people don't understand the uses of credit, why credit is important, and when you're able to convey to a person why you need credit, why is it so important today, and they understand it and get it, it feels great to me. Well, with money management, this is a life skill. This is something that you're gonna need to know. You're gonna need to know how to create a budget. You're gonna need to know what's the purpose of a budget. And we look at a budget as being your financial GPS, and your credit report is your financial resume. So people need to understand that.
I contacted Kenneth Limpton, and I let him know that I had a lot of credit issues that I needed help with for my job. And apparently, my job does a credit check every 2 years. So I really need help really fast. So I called him, and he told me to come in for an interview so he could take a look at my credit. He's seen a couple of things that could be removed, that needed a little enhancement, get it on a payment plan with a couple of things. And once we did that, we was there for my lunch break actually. So we did it in an hour.
Jubilee provides affordable housing and support to over 800 residents in the Adams-Morgan neighborhood of Washington, D.C. Credit is not something that people generally think about every day, but for many of our residents, it's something that they were having difficulties with, and it was something that was really hindering them from reaching their goals. 87% of the residents that move into Jubilee housing have low credit scores or no credit scores at all. And so when they get into a financial crisis, it's hard to get additional funds to really make ends meet. It's also difficult to go on to buy homes and can be very expensive just to take out basic financial programs and services.
I had a surgery, a lung surgery at the hospital, at the VA hospital, and I had nowhere to recover from the surgery. So the social workers came up with me coming to Christ House, and through Christ House and the CAAB program, I ended up getting Jubilee housing. I was interested in the credit builders programs because I lost a lot of things while I was in the hospital for 4.5 months. And I lost a car that was repossessed, and I got behind in child support payments. And so my credit was, it was dropping and falling real fast, and I needed a way to try to build it up, and I didn't know how. I've actually started building up credit because at first they didn't even have a score for me.
I had a student loan that was on my credit, which was in deferment. Then I also had some stuff I had on there since I was 18. I'm 34. So it was just lingering on, and it was paid for. So he was like, I don't understand why this is on here. So he was like, okay, we can write a letter, you know, we'll send it to them. They have 30 days to respond. If they don't respond, then we'll take it from there. Well, thank God that everyone responded and a lot of stuff was removed.
Through the work with my credit counselor, I've came up with a budget, and now I've noticed where a lot of my money was being spent on eating out and other things, and I pretty much have came up with a better budget, which is almost cut like $250 worth of miscellaneous spending that I was doing.
If you have any type of financial issue, whether it's something that, you know, student loan, whether it's to get a car, whether it's to just enroll in school, you need to know that financial help as far as your credit score, because that's what the world is, that's what it's really based on now.
In the long run, I hope to obtain from doing this is to have a better credit score so I can use my VA loan to obtain a house, and just to build my credit, basically so that I can have a better credit score, and I've learned that it really matters now what your credit score is. Well, I'm hoping that my kids learn that you don't want to end up with bad credit and trying to fix it like I did, that you can start off fresh and try to keep going from there. And some of the tools that I'm learning now, if I would have knew then, I probably wouldn't have had these problems that I'm going through.